Atherton bikes. I'm Jens from Test Pilot, and in this video we will give you a brief overview of the differences between these two bikes, how they are made and how they differ in riding characteristics on the trail. While we all want the A version of their bikes, we may only need the more affordable S version of their bikes. They not only differ in manufacturing methods, but also the kinematics. Straight to the facts of the frame. A stands for additive manufacturing, while S stands for subtractive manufacturing, aka CNC. The premium version A is made from titanium lugs and carbon tubes, glued together. S features alloy lugs mated to alloy tubes, also glued together. As you may have guessed, the latter brings down the manufacturing costs. Ti and carbon is the premium model, and therefore you also get premium all throughout. Stunning 22 sizes on the carbon and only 12 on the alloy version. You're still not satisfied and wish for a custom option? Say no more. With an upcharge, you can get exactly that. Titanium only. From a geometry, both versions of this frame are quite close. A couple of millimeters on the chainstay, which grow in length through the sizes, half a degree head angle and some other slight tweaks. For us mortal, non-Atherton family members, probably not noticeable on the trail in a comparison. Both are Athertons. It means they share the same DNA, with a twist. The more affordable S alloy version features a DW4 link, while the A comes with more movable parts. DW6 explains the amount. While fewer parts and bearings means also fewer costs, it comes with a slightly different ride feel. Different means also better, even in a direct back-to-back setting. Most probably feel something, but can't put their fingers on it. Even we are cautious in making bold statements with the limited time we had on the bike in slippery conditions. What we did notice is they are both outstanding bikes. The Alloy S version pedals efficiently and reacts directly to the input you give. Working the bike from the top, pushing it into berms and rollers, you get energy back and profit from acceleration. Bigger hits, it can solidly absorb. So what is there that could be better on a Ti Carbon A version? Being veterans of bike testing, we would allow us 4 initial key points of the DW6, the layout of the frame and the shape of the lugs. First, it filters out chatter. Second, less chain feedback. Third, less deflection. Fourth, overall easier to ride. This means the bike feels overall just a little finer on everything. Nothing drastic, but pretty much in every characteristic. While you ride over consecutive bumps, the feedback from the ground and the hits is toned down. Not the dead feel, it's muted in a good way. The same goes for feedback from the chain. You ask the bike to pop over roots and rocks, it will help you along and it's predictable to a degree seldom felt. The bike and how it interacts with the ground could be titled as dialed. Means the S version is just the budget version of the A? Short and maybe unsatisfying answer, no. The alloy version has a different character. While it filters less of the bumps from the trail, you feel more of what's going on under you. This costs more energy to ride from your side, but the bike can speak to a rider who looks for something more direct, for the absolute feel of the ground to be able to interact with it. But you need to understand, we are talking about nuances again. As said, not everyone will be able to notice this. Which brings us to the point of what you can call the Gretchenfrage, a fundamental question. The Ti Carbon frame comes in at 4,500 Great British pound. For the same amount of money spent on the S version, you get a full built bike, entry level but solid and functional. Can we give you a recommendation of which bike to buy, and is it worth the spend on a Ti Carbon frame? Is it twice as good? We leave you at this point because we don't know what you are willing to spend on the bike. Both versions are really impressive. So what is your belief? Ti Carbon or alloy? This was a brief overview of the S and the A version of the Atherton lineup and their differences in manufacturing and riding characteristics, as well as frame materials and kinematics. A more in-depth impression of these bikes will follow soon. Until then, you may want to head to our podcast and listen to the episode with Dave Weigel, because as the acronym DW on these bikes suggests, he is the brain behind the kinematics of both bikes.